Well, you join me here at Clonmel for race 22, day 2. Well done to Martin there, winning the Hennessy Gold Cup over at Newbury. Couldn't have gone to a nicer fella. So we've got a 3-mile handicap here, so stick 'em up for Josh Sutherland, waiting for Max O'Darren Thompson. Martin Leadham's under orders. Change your name for Josh Sutherland. Matt Cooper for Ted DiBiase. Not the other way round. Phoebe Berry for David Robertson. Doodle for Craig Beckwith. Vinnie Gerard's Central City Spark. Jimmy Hatson's Sicular for Alex Cherry. Nick Driver's got Nebula Dawn and TIE Fighter, and Prince Lopez for Stu Gray make up 13 over 3 miles. Here at Clonmel in Tipperary. They're already straight into the first hurdle, and they've all cleared it. There's me large field here. Straight into the second, they've all cleared that as well. And the one that's just nosing in front is under orders. Hennessy Gold Cup winning trainer from Ted DiBiase. Or is that Matt Cooper from the Ted DiBiase stables? So those two are about 4 or 5 lengths away from Stick 'em Up alongside Change Your Name and Prince Lopez. I think waiting for Max a little bit wider. Central City Spark. Phoebe Berry's in there, and Sicular again probably the widest. And then just a length back, I think, to Doodle, TIE Fighter, Jimmy Hats. Not sure who the grey is. Could be Jimmy Hats on the wide outside there. Nebula Dawn. But up front is this under orders, as Ted DiBiase just tucks in behind as they approach the next. Under orders, Ted DiBiase. 3 away from Stick 'em Up, Prince Lopez and Change Your Name. Leaders get to the 4th. They all clear it. But under orders leads from Ted DiBiase to the 5th. We'll skip over that well. One at the rear was the grey, I think, TIE Fighter. Didn't particularly land that well, but he's running alongside Jimmy Hats. Greys at the rear, but it's under orders and Ted DiBiase by 4, probably to Stick 'em Up. Has just moved into 3rd. He's got Prince Lopez in his outside, his stablemate Change Your Name on his inside. Wider of those is Phoebe Berry. Sicular, I'm waiting for Max, and a length or so back to the green stalks of Central City Spark and Nebula Dawn for Nick Driver, and then the 3 at the rear just Craig Beckwith's Doodle up against the route. 2 greys, Jimmy Hats and TIE Fighters, they all clear the 6. But under orders and Ted DiBiase. Jump together, land together. To the 8th. This time Ted DiBiase was a little quicker over it than under orders. The rest of the field remains the same. They get to the 9th. This time under orders just drove into it a little bit. Again, TIE Fighter sticky on landing. So over half the hurdles are done now. It's under orders and Ted DiBiase together now, about 3.5, 4 to Stick 'em Up. Sicular a little bit wide. Phoebe Berry and Change Your Name. Wider still is waiting for Max O'Darren Thompson. Red silks, white sleeves. Or maybe more like a cerise colour. Then we've got Prince Lopez for Stu Gray. Central City Spark up against the route. And then, yeah, the 2 greys at the back, Jimmy Hats and TIE Fighter, with Doodler and Nebula Dawn for company. So under orders, bowling along. Length advantage from Ted DiBiase. Phoebe Berry's just nosed himself into 3rd now, from Stick 'em Up in 4th and waiting for Max's 5th with Change Your Name. And we've got Sicular. Central City Spark, close up against the rail all throughout, going the shortest way round. So as we go past the winning post for the final time, with 1 circuit to go, it is this under orders that leads from Ted DiBiase and Phoebe Berry, and then Stick 'em Up and Change Your Name, and waiting for Max and Prince Lopez. Out wide is Jimmy Hats the grey, trying to make up a little bit of ground, alongside stablemate Sicular, who's dropped back. Doodle and Nebula Dawn. The one that is going backwards is Central City Spark. Maybe taking a breather. And then just TIE Fighter, the grey widest. Although he's just tucked back in. In fact, now he's back out again as they go over the 12th. So a little bit of a change as Prince Lopez has come up through the pack now to take up 2nd, although went through the top of that hurdle, flattened it, and drops back again. So Under Orders still leads us over the 14th. That's 4 from home. So Under Orders being challenged now by Phoebe Berry. Ted DiBiase's dropped away a little bit. Prince Lopez is still there. Jimmy Hatz is the one that's moved up well on the wide outside as they go over the 15th. So that's 3 from home with 2 to take. It's Under Orders and Phoebe Berry. Jimmy Hatz is moving through the field nicely now and comes up to challenge the leaders. Ted DiBiase's having another wind, moving up on the row. Looks like, I don't know who that is, that stick 'em up. And the wider of that is Changing Name with Ted DiBiase sandwiched between, also moving well up on the outside now. Off the rail is this Central City Spark, but Phoebe Berry and Under Orders, these two are leading from Jimmy Hatz, who's moved over towards the rail. Change Your Name, the Green Silks of Central City Spark, and Phoebe says go for home, and he's taken 2-3 lengths out of the field from Jimmy Hatz, has moved into second, waiting for Max. Ted DiBiase, Central City Spark and Jimmy Hatz are all trying to plug on. The other one that's just dropped away from nowhere is Under Orders, but Phoebe Berry's over the 16th, the penultimate. He's got a 4-length advantage from Change Your Name, Stick 'em Up and Central City Spark, but they're going to come and gun him down inside the final half. Phoebe Berry's over the last, but Change Your Name was fastest. Phoebe Berry, Change Your Name, Central City Spark on the outside. Phoebe Berry gives way to Change Your Name and Central City Spark. I'm not sure, I think Central City Spark from maybe Change Your Name may have just nosed that. Let's just wait for the replay. Josh has picked up the OSS Handicap farming hurdle. And he has. Change Your Name takes it with Central City Spark for Vinnie Gerard in second. Phoebe Berry for David Robertson in third. Stick 'em Up for Josh Sullivan also came fourth. And Ted DiBiase for Matt Cooper is fifth. It's all just a joke, mate.